guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I hope you'll stick around to see our homeschool journey. My name is Jamie and I'm a homeschool mama of 3 boys. They are 8, 6, and 19 months old. I am a former public school educator and I taught grades kindergarten, 2nd, and 3rd before I decided to stay home and teach my kiddos. In today's video, I want to share with you my monthly read alouds. So if you've been following me on YouTube, you know that I like to show you all my seasonal books that I like to do each month with my kiddos. I do have a lot of books. I know that not everyone has this many books. It's because I taught for several years in public school and I have been buying books since before I even had children. I've got kind of a book obsession. I've been buying kid books forever. Some of these kid books are actually mine from when I was a little girl. My parents kept them and gave them to me. So I know I sometimes have a lot of books. You definitely don't need this many books, but I want to show you all the different books I have in case you see one that you're like, oh, I like that book. I'd like to go pick that up for my kids. A lot of mine I do get through thrift books, which I will leave down below. Some of them are Usborne books, which I'll leave my link down below for that as well because I am a consultant and can help you pick out some books for your kids. And then I also get them from yard sales. So these are all my Thanksgiving books. Starting today is November 1st. You'll probably see this video. Hopefully I'll get it up sometime this week. So it might be a little late, but I'm going to start every day reading to my boys their Thanksgiving books. The first one I have is called I Am the Turkey. And what's great about this book is it is a smaller book, so my 7-year-old can read this to himself independently, so he can always pick this up and read it. Another one that he can read by himself is Silly Tilly's Thanksgiving Dinner. No, I said he was 7. He's 8. He just turned 8. I'm having a hard time with that. So this is one that he can also read. Again, he's 8 and he would be able to read this book by himself. The First Thanksgiving, which I'll read to them when we get closer to Thanksgiving. Olivia Talks Turkey. The Pilgrim Children on the Mayflower. So starting next week, I will actually cut out all my loop schedule. We won't do loop for the rest of the month. And we will start doing a Thanksgiving unit study, which I am going to do a video on. And this is one of the books that I use, this one and this one, for that unit study. Because we spent a whole week studying the Mayflower. So this is a book that I have for them, Pilgrim Children on the Mayflower, that I'll read. 'Twas the Night Before Thanksgiving. The 5 Flying Turkeys. Thanksgiving Day. Over the River, A Turkey's Tale. This one's a really fun one. It's really cute and there's a little activity you can do with it. This is one that does go part of that loop, which is my Thanksgiving study. It's the Pilgrim's First Thanksgiving. This one will also go with it, the Plymouth Thanksgiving. Here's another one of those books that my son can read by himself. It's called It's Thanksgiving. So he can pick this up and read it when he has independent reading time. Well, he actually reads to me, but it's him doing the reading. A chapter book that I want to read to them this year is Get Ready for Freddy, and this one says Thanksgiving Turkey Trouble. We read this one every year. It is a favorite of ours. I know a lady who swallowed a pie. We have the Pilgrim Cat, and I think they said this was based loosely on some journals that they found, if I remember correctly, from last year. But this was a cat that was on the Mayflower and they kind of adopted it and they took it to Plymouth Plantation with them. So it's just a cute little book and I will actually add it to our unit study. 'Twas the Night Before Thanksgiving. I could have swore I'd just seen this book, which is what I had when I did, see. The Halloween was I have doubles and those I like to give away to people who need them. There wasn't a lady who swallowed a turkey. Yet another one of our favorites. Pilgrim Children Come to Plymouth. This will be part of our unit study. A True Thanksgiving Story, T is for Turkey. This one is also part of my unit studies. If you were at the first Thanksgiving. A Turkey for Thanksgiving. This is a cute little book. The Berenstain Bears Give Thanks. This is the turkey. I have 2 copies of that one too. Thanksgiving Mice, Happy Thanksgiving, which is another book that my 7-year-old can read by himself. My 6-year-old could probably read this with some assistance. Thank You Sarah, which is part of my unit studies. Thanksgiving at Our House, which I like to use as our unit study and talk about how different people celebrate Thanksgiving differently and how we celebrate it differently than from a long time ago. I also have this one, which is Turkey, Pilgrim, and Indian Corn, the story of the Thanksgiving symbols. And this one I kind of just break apart and talk about different things within our unit study. So for learning about the Mayflower, right here, I'll read this section to them. So I kind of just use it as an extra thing. And it has some little pictures. And then this one says things to make and do for Thanksgiving. So it's more of like a craft book, I guess, because it has more of like before dinner, things you can make. It tells you what you'll need and how to do it. It says after dinner you can also make Indian belts. And so that's something cool that I could add in as little crafts to go with our unit studies. Here is some games that the Wampanoags played. So just another activity that I'll use. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not nearly as many books as I have for Christmas and Halloween. I just don't know, there's not as many Thanksgiving books out there, I guess. I need to get some more. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be reminded of when my videos upload. Thank you so much.